Okay, so let's take a look at how to use Read and Write to have the lab directions read. When you walk up to one of the lab stations, there will already be a Chromebook set up for you with headphones, and it will already be open to a page with directions that look something like this. The page is in view only mode, so what that means is if I click someplace on here, I can't actually get a cursor, so I can't make any changes to it. Okay. Now, the other thing that you'll notice is right up here, there's this little purple puzzle piece with an RW on it. And if I click on that, it'll bring down this toolbar. So when you get to your lab directions, if for some reason that toolbar is missing, just click on the purple puzzle piece and it'll bring the toolbar down. Okay? Now, even though I can't get my cursor to show up, if I want to start reading the directions right from the start, just take your cursor and someplace like at the start of the first word, just click once, okay, even though it didn't actually do anything. But now if I come up here, and you'll see if I put my mouse over it, it says play, so it's the little triangle. So if I just click play.
Station 1. Earth science is fun. Station 1. At this station you will get some directions.
Okay, so if I need to stop or pause,
the directions,
I can just hit the pause button if I wanted to stop and do something. So when I get down here into the directions, like if I wanted to do step 1, I could hit pause after step 1, do that, and then hit the pause button again.
Will tell you what to do.
And it'll pick up right where it was. Okay? Now, let's say that I wanted to go back and hear a section again. What I can do is, instead of just having to start from the beginning and listen to all of it again, let's say that I wanted to hear this section of the directions read again. If I put my mouse here, right at the beginning of that sentence, and I click and hold, I can highlight the sentence. Now I'm going to let go with my mouse. And now, actually, I'm glad I did this. See, I made a mistake because actually what I needed to do is it's in the middle of reading. I needed to tell it I was done with that section of reading. I need to come up here and hit the stop button, so the highlighting disappears. Now, if I go ahead and hit the play button.
At the stations, there will often be codes or other information provided that you need to write on your answer booklets. Okay. Follow the directions.
Excuse me. So you can have it, you can jump around and have it read certain sections. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out is your directions might have a chart or something like this. Read and Write doesn't really know how to handle charts, and I just don't want that to throw you off. So I'm going to come down here and click by this sum so we can start reading it there. And I want you to see what happens.
3. Sometimes the steps will include charts set up like this one. 3. Sometimes the...
Okay, so it might do that, where it just kind of didn't know what to do, so it kind of looped around on itself. Sometimes it will actually come down here and highlight this box, and it will read the name of the file, the picture here. It has that if it does that, it has nothing to do with the lab at all. Okay, so just ignore that. And then what you can do, like where it just started to loop on itself right there, I could just come down here and click where it says the Read and Write extension, just click there, and if I hit play,
the Read and Write extension will read the name of the picture of the chart.
Okay, so that way we can go on to whatever part we want to hear read. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful. Again, take some time with this practice document that you've got access to and try it out a couple times. Make sure you know how to move around within it, and make sure you know, again, what to do if you need to get it to read one section over the other. All right?